I'm excited about today's video because up until this point, I have been making videos about how to onboard, how to create, install a BFFless server, getting all the up and running stuff. And now, if you go back and watch those videos, if you haven't, now I can just build, and that's what I love to do. So today is a new day. I got streaming video. I did a little research on streaming software, so it's more than just Command Shift 5 for Mac Basics. I'm getting into this. I'm excited. Let's do it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use a hook I created called use BFF state, and we're going to create a pipeline and a database schema for comments. So anybody can just leave a comment on this page right here on the main website. It's going to be very basic. I'm not going to add a lot to it. Just going to use Claude code and try to one-shot it. And it's going to be really cool because I'm excited about it. So let's do it. So let's go ahead and open up VS Code. And I'm on main. I'm going to check out a new branch. All right. And now let's go open up Claude. And let's go into plan mode. We're going to tell Claude this. We're going to say, actually, let's try the voice. I haven't tried the voice yet. Let's see. So I can just talk to it. Voice mode, and it'll hold spacebar to record. All right, cool. This is dope. That's not working. Hey, okay. So Claude, I want you to use BFFless server to create a schema, use the MCP server to create a schema on the back end for a new comment feature where users will be able to create comments on my website. I want users' guest ID to be stored, and I want a record to be created whenever they create a comment. I don't want any delete capability or anything complicated, just their name. We can auto timestamp the date and then their comment. And that's all we're going to do for right now. I want you to we're on a new branch already, use that branch, and I want you to use BFF state, the hook that we created that you should have information on with skills to do that. Ask me any follow-up questions that you might have before implementing. Let's go. That was cool. All right. That's a lot better than me typing and misspelling everything. Now we wait. While it's doing that, it's going to take a second. Let's go, and I'm just going to show you the GitHub repo, use BFF state. And so, like, as much as we just talk to Claude and LLMs now, like, still writing clean, good code is important. This is just sort of like a use state React library I wrote, or just small segment of code where basically it's a hook so that it makes an API call to the server, and it grabs the state from the server as opposed to just right in the web browser. So that way you can persist state and share state, and that's what you need for comments. So let's check back in with Claude. All right. Let's see. It's taking some time. I'm not going to edit this video. I'm just going to flow, and tired of doing all the editing. I don't think it adds much value anyways. It's a little more authentic. Hopefully we can do this quick though. Aiming to be under 10 minutes, depending on how fast Claude can do this. Look, see, it used some skills. It used my use BFF state. It used the pipelines. Explored upload code schema. Exploring this repo. Let's see. Do I have any code that's? I already have the change. That's just a change I made previously in my pipeline. We added this. We'll leave it. It's not going to want to commit it, but we'll tell it to. Where is it? Where was I? Okay, here we are. Yes. Oh, okay. We want yes, and don't ask again. Don't ask again. So now it's exploring the pipelines that I currently have. It's looking at like the contact form I previously created, and the uploads. It's going to need to create a new schema so that we can leave comments on the website. Garnishing. I wonder if there's a product manager at Anthropic who just comes up with different words for what it's doing. Perambulating. You probably have like an agent for that. All right, where should the comments live in the page? New section on the main page. Yeah, new section. What should you as a state shape work for the comments? List all comments shared. Only guess. What's that mean? Return all comments from everyone. In order to say, yeah, we want all comments. Only the guest comments. Yeah, I want to see everybody's comments. Should comment posting require authentication? No. All right. Sweet. I don't even know what that word means. Elucidating. Writing the plan. Come on. Maybe we can do this under 5 minutes. If you used to write software the old-fashioned way, like if you didn't, you don't appreciate how awesome Copilot and Claude and if you know what it's doing and the days you would spend writing out different features, you learned a lot, which no one's learning now, but man, it would take forever. All right, let's see what it's got. It needs to talk to me now that I can talk to it. Okay, we're adding a lightweight public comment example upload, breach comments, UI layer, da 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 da. All right, API backend. Looks good, looks good. Schema, it's going to create us a schema. It's going to create an endpoint. It's going to post. It's going to get. It's going to install BFF state. All right, let's do it. Yes, auto mode. All right. See, I'm not recording a video. I usually just go to X and browse X. And I'm not going to do it. I have to resist. Let's watch what it does. All right, creates the comment schema. Calling BFFless to create the schema. Schema created. Damn, that was easy. No tickets, no bureaucracy or red tape. Backend database, done. Endpoint, deploying it, done. Instantly, straight to production. All right, creating my post. Done. And now it's installing the front end. The back end's already done. While it's doing the front end, let's go and look at what it did on the back end. All right, so it went in here and it created a few different pipelines. We already had contact attack. We already had these. It created the get and the post. So let's see. I should create and get. I should really say what the method is there. All right, so this just goes in and it retrieves all the comments. So it goes into this schema and it's just It's nothing, no pagination or anything. We can add that later when people actually start leaving comments and we need pagination. It's just going to query it and then return the response. And the response is the list of the comments. All right. Now let's see what post looks like. Post, it has a form. This is a validation. It's a name and comment. Create record, name, and the guest ID. Oh, it comes with a BFF guest ID. It could do that in another way, but that's okay. We'll see how that works. The guest ID is also automatically attached to the request itself. I thought it was. Maybe not. It should be. User.id. We should add user.guestID. User ID is probably going to be null if you're not signed in. I'll add that. All right. And then it returns it returns the, I wonder why it wanted to do, okay, it's creating it as guest ID, so I know who did it. Then it returns the list as well. So not only does it create the new comment, it gives us back the new comments, so it updates the UI with our new comments. That's pretty cool. All right. Let's check back in. All right, it's still working. Here's our comment data, and we have guest ID, comment, and name. And the date should be auto-populated, but we'll see. All right, install use BFF state. Comment section. I'm not even going to run it. I'm just going to, oh, what happened? Temporarily unavailable. Auto mode cannot turn a state. What is that? All right. We're just going to push it to the branch and see how it works. Verify the build. Come on. I gotta type voice. Oh, it's not. Getting ahead of it. I gotta wait for it to be done, then I can go into voice mode, I guess. I like talking to it though. What's it doing? It's calling BFFless. Okay. Sweet. Look at all that stuff it did. Voice mode disabled. Maybe I was already on voice mode. Voice. All right, Claude. Now go ahead and commit and push the changes and raise a PR. Oh, it's gonna not include the change I want. Hold on. Make sure to include the change I had previously done about the pipeline so that the proxy rule set is included. It would have only staged the changes it just did, because that's what it should do. It shouldn't like mix stuff together, but I want to mix stuff together because I want that feature. Otherwise, my pipeline backend wouldn't be connected to the new alias it's going to create. So it created the branch. Now it's creating the PR. One uncommitted change. Okay, that's fine. Let's take a look at the PR. Right, now it's running. It's uploading our pipeline. We'll get a comment right here as soon as it's ready. And the feature will be live on our preview branch. We can test it out, see how it works. then merge it. Damn, that was fast. Look at this. Rico. Rico's my dog. He's the world's greatest dog. Woof. Woof. That easy. That easy, and it persists. There it is. We want to go and look at our back end. We have the data. Here's my record. Oh, what the fuck? I need to add like a, you have to click refresh. It kind of sucks. I need to add like an auto update when you click around, like bust the cache. Right now, sometimes you have to hard reload. Woof woof. Oh, my guest IDs, BFF guest. Major fail. What's up with that, Claude? Let's give it the whole screenshot. Don't you hate it when someone like at your work is like, hey, what's this? And it's like the tiniest screenshot. And you're like, what is the URL? Like it's a faux pas to not include the full URL when you take a screenshot. Major no-no. So it didn't include, the guest ID was wrong. I was thinking it was going to be wrong. I knew it was going to screw that up. So it created the guest ID here from query, and it didn't pass a guest ID when it created it. So like if we look at our network request, Rico Tico, that's his middle name. What does he do? He woofs. All right, BFF guest ID. It looks like it included it in the query param, but why didn't it include it? Let's go, and we want to give Claude a lot of help here to debug it. Like, okay, Claude, it's clearly there. Why isn't it getting it? So what we're going to do is we're going to now enable debugging. We're going to see. And Claude can actually see the debug pipeline too. So let's make one more comment. Rico's friend is Evie. Evie eats rabbits. You got any? That's not English. You got any rabbits? All right, so now again, hard reload. Not quite there yet. Now I can see what happened here. So the form comes in. Should have the guest ID, but oh, it's not. It's still got. That's the comment. That's the. Let's see what. That's the comment that was created. I think it's pulling a guest ID out of the request body, not the query param. Let's just tell Claude to look at it. I've done enough thinking. Looks like there's a bug with guest ID. Just give it these screenshots. All right, we got 1, 2, 3. Check out the debug log 2. Now this is cool. So now it's using the MCP server should go download the trace of the request and see what happened. We were so close to having it the first time. Maybe I need to refine the skill after this. See what it did wrong. I don't even know what it did wrong. So like the request body itself seemed to contain, it thinks it, oh, that's the request. Here's my post request. You got any rabbits? ID. Why does the payload include 2 items? That's weird. Woof, woof, woof. This is my post, isn't it? It's posting like the previous comments. That's weird. It shouldn't need to do that. I don't know why it would do that. You don't need all the previous comments. You just need the new comment. Dumbass. Okay. I can see the bug. The schema stored guest ID as a literal string instead of result. Let me check the debug log. Confirm the bug. What? Why? It's in the query param. Bruh. It's in the query param. I mean, come on. Bruh. Claude likes bra. It gets you. Got it. The guest is already in query param. The issue is just my expression prefix. The docs use request body. The docs use request body field, so now the request query should resolve it. Let me revert. Yeah. Revert it, Claude. Also, why are you posting all the comments back when I should just need a new one? Also, why are you posting all comments back when trying to create a single new one? See, this is what, when you vibe code, you got to check what it's doing, because it does stupid stuff. And if you don't question it and steer it, then you get stupid stuff, because that's what it gives you. Let's see the backend change that it made while it's realizing the stupid stuff that it did. So now we have create comment, and it creates a comment. What? Do I need to refresh? Oh, man. Request query.BFFless. Yeah, so it needs better instructions. It's not there quite yet. It's close. Available request query, right? That's how you get query parameters. If you've ever done Express.js, that's how it gets it. It just did like query. Query's not a thing. Query's not a thing. Let's see. Good catch. I was sending the whole data comments array on every post. Yeah. Typecast update feel right, but the backend only cares about the new fields. So pure wire waste. We don't want wire waste. All right. Did it push? Oh, fixed and pushed. All right, let's see. We got to remove our wire waste. That's pretty cool terminology. Is it done already? Damn, that was fast. All right, so go back to our comment. All right, Rico, Tico, Taco. Did it delete my other comments? No, it didn't. Rico, Tico, Taco. I'm hungry. He's hungry a lot. All right, I'm hungry. It posts. Why did it post? It still posted the comments. Let's try it. Refresh. I'm getting frustrated, Claude. It's still posting the comments, Claude. I still see it post. Oh, you know what? Maybe this is a bug on my end. Let's see. This is probably not updated. This is the SHA. That doesn't match. That's the old SHA. I need to update the comment. All right, view and admin. Yeah, that seems like a simple fix. So I have this version and I have the previous version. So let's pop this out. D455. Is that the right one? Let's see. GitHub. Pull request. D455. Oh, D455 is my last one. So let's see what change it made. Data comments. It's not there. It clearly made the right decision. Question is, maybe it's cached. No, I have to look into that. It's still posting it. It's something with my project. Oh, come on. 3 minutes ago, it did it. I bet it did it in the wrong spot. Posting the extra comments. Is there another area you need to change? Let's see where it did it in. View file. Comment. So it's just calling this update method. Comment section, update, use BFF state. Oh, I bet it's appending it maybe. I bet it's because it's used BFFless state. It's appending to the existing state as part of the hook. Yeah. The hook's update simply JSON stringifies whatever you had. Yeah. No merging with two libraries, and you're still seeing old payload preview hasn't redeployed. Yeah. Hooks updates. Each push to feature comment triggers a fresh build. I don't really like that. Network preserve logs. Okay. I don't really like that. It doesn't scale. Does use BFF state have any? Perhaps we shouldn't use BFF state have any other options, or perhaps we shouldn't use BFF state. The preview, the hooks of a similar string, whatever you have. Wait, the PR hasn't redeployed. Network panel preserve all it does. I read it wrong. Maybe I need to do this locally. I gotta do it locally. All right, step through it. All right, PN dev. Let's step through it. I don't want it in here. What file was that in? This is comment section. Comment section. We're gonna step through it. It's doing an update on submit. All right. And it's not able to get it because I haven't reverse proxied. That's cool. We'll set that up later. All right, so it's coming in here and it's calling update network comment. There it is. That's right. Okay, maybe it didn't deploy. All right, let's try one more time. Oh wait, F. Yeah, I think it was cached. Damn. Caching gets you every time. All right. Sorry about that. I bet Chrome is still caching it. I even did empty cache and hard reload. Okay, Chrome's working now. I'm not crazy. This was the same URL. I think it was just cached in the browser, the JavaScript. I should do something to tell it no cache for like something here. I don't know. Come back to that later. So that worked. Now I'm gonna go delete some of my test messages on the back end, and let's verify that the comment is leaving the actual. There it is, my guest ID. So I have an actual guest ID. Later, if I wanted to just return the comments that you made, or I can sort of differentiate if you decide to like spam me with a whole bunch of crap or whatever. I know it's all from one user. So real basic right now. But yeah, let's go ahead and merge it. And hopefully we won't have cache issues again. Let's see, where's my GitHub example project? All right, we got a pull request, add comments. We're gonna merge it and delete my branch. Let's go back in here and delete some of these test comments. Got a bunch of them. Let's delete those. All right, so now I got 3 comments. And then I go dub. Did it deploy already? It deployed already. It's so fast. I mean, wow. Oh, I love it. So we have a static website with a database on the back end, allowing users to leave comments. We did that all with Claude Code. Had some troubleshooting with caching, which was, I don't know, demo daemons or whatnot. Probably need to make some tweaks to how it caches and resolve that. But it eventually got it right. I'm not sending the extra comments I don't need when I make a new request. Try it one more time on my live site. I'm done. Boom, I'm done. I didn't even check to see if it sent it should not send it. Post comment. Just have the comment. Yeah, so this is awesome. This is why I built BFFless, because it's like, I should have called it Super BFF. It's a super back end for front end. It does all sorts of stuff, really cool functionality that when you use Claude or any LLM now, it's just great at building front-end websites. Now you can just have it build the back end too, and you can build all sorts of stuff out. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I plan on doing a lot more like this and just building this out. Yeah, thanks.